Good afternoon. My name is Dr. UMAR Johnson, and I am a school psychologist and doctor of clinical psychology. In addition to that, I hold degrees in political science and education. I am here at the historic St. Paul's College. This beautiful campus, 135 acres of which I hope to make the Frederick Douglass and Marcus Garvey RBG International Leadership Academy for African Children. This college, St. Paul's, was opened on September the 24th, 1888 by a contemporary of the great Booker T. Washington. That great ancestor's name was James Solomon Russell. Father Russell opened this college with less than a dozen students. And by the time it reached its zenith, St. Paul's College owned more than 1,000 acres of land and housed more than 1,000 African children. But unfortunately, last summer, June of 2013, the board of directors of this college graduated the last class of students from St. Paul's College. I'm hoping that you will help me keep this college in the hands of the African American community. I have a plan for this campus. I want to turn this campus into the Frederick Douglass and Marcus Garvey Academy. There's a war in this country against Black boys. I don't have to tell you, only 1 out of every 4 African American boys will graduate from high school. I don't have to tell you that 2 out of every 4 African American boys at some point in his life will be under the supervision of America's criminal justice system. I don't have to tell you that there's a school to prison pipeline that runs out the back door of the school into the front door of the. I want to stop that. And I want you to help Dr. Umar Johnson stop that by donating to my fundraiser, by helping me and our ancestors raise the money necessary to acquire St. Paul's campus. We need this 135 acres for our children. We have the dormitories. We have the gymnasium. We have the lecture halls. We have the cafeteria. We have a beautiful student center. I want this school to be a blueprint, a role model to every other independent African school in the world.
I've got an ace of a job. I've got an ace of a job.
Welcome. It is me, Brother DSP, a friendly neighborhood media personality, and you're now tapped into another installment of Onslaught Multimedia. Please be sure to hit that like button, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel, click the notification bell, then select all to get every single notification. Truly appreciate y'all showing the love. The new subscribers, truly appreciate y'all subscribing, sharing the content, checking out the community tab, checking out the videos, and even all the haters that are trying to come by and deter me from doing what I'm doing. Little do y'all know, man, y'all motivate me, man. If y'all weren't sitting there trying to gaslight me or try to make it seem like I don't know what I'm doing with this content shit, I wouldn't be, probably so eager. And I'm lying because I have so much fun doing this. As y'all can see, I'm doing a lot more premieres. I think I'm going to continue to do this to where I give y'all like 3 premieres a week. You know what I'm saying? And then, of course, I have my other videos trickled around that. But I like this. I like doing this. It's very therapeutic. It's cool. And it gives y'all a little bit more time of me, With the other videos, sometimes you don't even hear me at all. It's just me, or it's just me putting an edit together and just putting it out there. But sometimes y'all hear me. I love that. I appreciate all the feedback I've been getting, man. I'm going to continue to do what I'm doing and see if I can do newer things, innovative things to, make it more engaging for you guys that are tapped in, man. Truly appreciate you for real. But yeah, that was Umar Johnson talking about St. Paul's. As you heard, he's probably been collecting for that school since 2014. 2015, 8 to 9 years. And let's say the progress, quote unquote, progress that he's had, been very slow. Very slow. He's blamed black folks. He's blamed black electricians, black contractors. I played that for y'all last week. For those of y'all who didn't, if y'all are very new and y'all haven't tap into my premiere from last week where I discussed UMAR Johnson. And you'll see that, yeah, he's been collecting for a very long time. And I honestly think that he's been living off of those collections, you know. But that's neither here nor there. I even shared the video of the kid that was probably, 16 at the time, 15, 16 at the time. I don't remember the age he said. And he said he had ran into Umar like 8 or some shit like that. And the kid is probably like 18, 19 now because the video that I had played was like 2, 3 years old. So it's pretty crazy with this whole Umar Johnson thing and how people are just like, oh, leave him alone. He's trying to do something right. I was like, no, he's not. He's acting like he's trying to do something right just so y'all can continue to send him money. He's not trying to open no school. Like, he didn't even put a documentary out. Remember, he was collecting money for a documentary, and he wasn't even able to put that out. So what makes you think he's going to be able to open a school? Let's keep it 100. If he couldn't produce a documentary for you, what makes you think he's going to be able to open a school? He hasn't spoken about criteria, curriculum. He hasn't talked about none of that. All he keeps talking about is what people keep making fun of on the internet. The fact that the HVAC is not there. The fact that he had a big ass hole in the ceiling. The fact that he has homeless people pulling up in there, sleeping there because they know that shit is abandoned. He's the one trying to uphold some mirage that this school is close to being open. It's not going to be opened at all. But I can't tell people to stop donating to him because maybe they do feel sorry for him. Maybe they feel like, you know what, since all these people are talking shit about him, I'm going to continue to donate to him because I want him to be okay. Forget the school at this point. I just want to make sure that Umar Johnson is okay. And I'm like, y'all are sad, and he got you. You fell nose in straight. You dived into the scam. Fell face first straight into the scam. But I mean, it is what it is, man. It's been going on for a long, long time. For people to not be waking up to this man's scam, it's kind of sad. And of course, you know, you got the new people that just may have heard of him and are like, oh man, this guy's trying to do something great. And then once they hear the other news, they're like, nah, they're just hating. They're hating until they realize, damn, until they're like 4 or 5 years down the line and they're like, damn, he still hasn't opened the school. Yeah, because he had no plans of opening the school. It was just to get marks to start sending him money so he can live off of your donations. Straight like that. Straight like that. He is no different from Polite. Straight like that. But let's get into this video where he discusses how much closer FDMG is to opening up. Let's get into it.
Got me fucked up. Got me fucked up. Got me fucked up. Got me fucked up.
Black teachers, black school. It's the only way to do it. And when we open up, we will be the first black independent school in the 21st century in this country. In a real building, real school, not no church, no basement, no house. Real school will be the first ones in the 21st century with a real school that was built exclusively with black money, and will be the first school ever in American history, the funds for which were donated from Africans all over the world. Never before done.
Yeah, and before I segue into my next question, I seen some pictures on Twitter, and you began painting.
The renovations are just about done. Our electricians are waiting for the inspection. Our plumbers are waiting for one piece that they need for the plumbing. Our HVAC, the air is on, the heat is on. We just need controls. We passed all the other things. like I said, by New Year's Day, the building should be ready. And if it is, we plan to have a grand opening for the community in February. Okay, and we may start with the children this August, or we may wait a year until next August. But right now, we are on the victory lap, and we can see the finish line.
If people want to contribute to helping the renovation and the opening of the school, where can they?
They can go to my website, drumarjohnson.com. That's drumarjohnson.com. The information is there. They can get on their Cash App, $FDMG School on the Cash App. Please make sure you got the right one, because there's a lot of fake ones up there. You want $FDMG School. When you put that in, the word FDMG Academy will come up, but it's $FDMG School. On PayPal, it's paypal.me/FDMG Academy. That's paypal.me/FDMG Academy. And we are a tax-exempt organization, so they can claim their donations on their returns. And if they want to teach at the school, email your resume to fdmgresumes@gmail. fdmgresumes with an S @gmail.
I mean, you could join, do whatever you want to do. You're grown at the end of the day, but do all that at your own risk. You don't want to go there thinking that everything is hunky-dory, and then when you find out it's all bullshit and it was a complete waste of time. Don't sit there and be mad at black people. Be mad at yourself that you dealt with this scumbag, because there are tons of black people out there telling you that UMAR Johnson isn't who he says he is. And some of y'all don't want to listen. Why? Because you want to worship a personality. Personality worship is a syndrome. It's a known fact. And y'all want to worship a personality, especially a wicked personality like Umar. Then again, you got those who worship someone like fucking Brother Polite. So it is what it is, man. But I'm not going to be too long-winded on this. Just going to be real quick. Didn't want to take too long on this Umar Johnson stuff. You know, Umar is just a scam artist that I've been pointing out for the past, year and a half, probably, year. It's crazy. But truly appreciate y'all. Please be sure to hit that like button, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel, click the notification bell, then select all to get every single notification. I'm DSP. This is Onslaught Multimedia. Y'all be safe.